It looks like you have some fun water video behind you there.
Yeah.
Natasha shot that?
Natasha, yeah, chief meteorologist here. She was out and about yesterday enjoying some of the warmer temperatures and the beautiful sights that we always get right here in our very own backyard. The waterway's one spot where you can cool down as those temperatures are expected to remain on the hot side. So if you happen to have a photo or video you'd like us to see, be sure to scan the QR code on your screen, and that will direct you to KOIN.com. As far as a live look goes, still holding on to those hazy skies as we look out over downtown Portland. Temperatures on the comfortable side right now, mid-70s for us, with winds out the north-northwest at about 5 miles per hour. Sunset tonight, 8:52, as we slowly chisel away some of that later sunsets. As far as the smoke goes, well, the smell is going to start to reduce, especially as we move through tonight, because it's up in elevation. The highest levels of the atmosphere picking up on that flat fire that continues to burn just to the west of Medford, and we keep those mostly clear skies well into tomorrow as well, as long as there are new additional fires to start, as the fire threat does remain relatively elevated over the next several days this afternoon, just the same, and as we work our way into tomorrow afternoon. As those bright blue sunny skies continue to rain down across the I-5 corridor, the Cascades just the same, but it's that southwesterly flow that will really help to kind of push some of the brunt of those hazy skies out of our area, as the heat is still on. Persistent high pressure system down towards the desert southwest with its clockwise rotation is still able to pull all of that desert heat and push it right into western Oregon and Washington. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Cooler temperatures are on the horizon as we move into Sunday and eventually into Monday. It comes in the form of this upper level of pressure system, keeping our temperatures still close to where they should be for this time of year, which is the low to mid 80s, but nonetheless helping to kind of push this high pressure out of place and eventually seeing some cooler temperatures for us here in the Portland area. As we expect to get up into the mid to upper 80s this afternoon with sunny skies and nice onshore flow, you might see a bit of that marine layer waver in and out along the coastline. But for the most part, all of us seeing the cloud coverage start to increase for the start of the day on Friday. That's going to keep those early morning lows comfortable into the low 60s in many cases. And then we start to see that cloud coverage dissipate to enjoy a little bit more sunshine by tomorrow afternoon, and temperatures still into the mid to upper 80s, just to see the clouds march their way back on shore for the start of the day Saturday. But no need to fear the sunshine. It does return. So today we're going to hold on to that wildfire smoke again, all due to the fire burning just to the west of Medford, as we get up to about 88 degrees this afternoon. Winds are on the calm side, and they're calm, helping to kind of keep that smoke in place, but they will start to pick up as we move our way through the overnight hours, but only to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Those clear skies still remain, only falling to about 62 come sunrise tomorrow. 7-day forecast does show we keep those mid to upper 80s all the way through Friday, almost to 90 degrees for Saturday. So the hot, long, dry stretch of weather, it does continue with very little relief from the heat during the overnight hours, only falling back to low, if not even the mid 60s. But there is the cooling trend that starts us off for the start of next week. Monday, a high of only 81. We'll start to see a few more clouds in the mix, especially during the early morning hours. And then that sunshine, it does start to take over once we get into the afternoon. But overall, not seeing a lot of moisture. I think parts of the Seattle area might be able to pick up on a stray raindrop or two, which is overall really good news for us here. But
yeah, wait, when is that going to happen?
That's probably going to happen more so Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, because, Taylor Swift,
Not Taylor Swift. Nope.
is there this weekend, and I just, want to stay dry.
You'll stay dry, and you'll get to enjoy the upper 70s. So
Okay.
it'll be perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more news and a final check on that forecast.